Okay, ladies, it's me. I'm trying to get you so you can see me. Anyways, I want to show you how to make an engravable, okay? So I'm going to bring you over to my computer really quick. And I have my website that you'll need to pull up, www.premierdesigns.com/MaryJessie. And then you're going to go over to the search button over here and click Engravables. And then it's going to bring you over to all the engravable pieces. We have a new little brochure that actually shows everything, all the pieces, the bar necklaces, the bracelets that have them on there already. And then these pieces right here, which we're going to work with today, on that you can pick your style bracelet, something a little chunky, something a little slimmer, several different colors to pick from, little charms that you can just, again, make it personal. And some of them, as you can see, have something on one side and then the other side is blank. And both colors, gold and silver. And then we have another display of bracelets, which is super cute. All kinds of colors. And then, of course, the matching cord that you can also coordinate with that. So the possibilities are endless. And then there's other little additional charms as well. So what I did was this is one that somebody created on Facebook. And I wanted to see how hard that was to make. And so I had to go into, let me see, I know I thought I started it. Where did it go? So I did put it together, and it was kind of tricky, but once I got going, it pretty much came out as good as can be expected, considering I duplicated. I can see that there's a little bit more space in between this part right here versus what she did over here. So it's just a matter of playing around with the boxes itself. So this is actually the preview section because I already went through and actually did it. But I am going to go back over here. Let me close that. So all you have to do is get back over to your, I need to be in the box, and just type Engravable, and everything will pop up like I showed you before. And then you'll be able to find the piece that you want to do. And she did this one over here, the round connector part. And then you actually have to pick the Engrave Me part. So it does show you the different colored bracelets. And of course, when you get on Premier's website, you can see that they have just simple words picked out. If I scroll to the black one, Born to Serve. And then you can put initials on here. This one says Good Vibes. I know this sunlight is... All right, but eventually you do need to get back over to here where it says Engrave Me, because this is going to be the spot where you get to type everything in. And so what I found out from doing this is if you look back at this one, you'll see that her B for blessed and believed, that is actually 3 different boxes. So the B is one. The LESSED is going to be another box. That's a box. Who has is a box. Is she is a box. Lord is a box. That is a box. Oh, and of course it has to stop on me. So each word is a box. And when I say box is when you go back over to your screen, if you type in the B, you'll see that it pops up. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make the box so that it's small, and then you have the option to move it around. And then you have the option to pick what font you want to do. And you can play around and it will change. I'm going to try and find the one that she did. Just so you can see how it changes. So that's how she did the bee. And when I say the other box, so now we're going to add an additional box. And that's when we go back up here and type LBLSED. And you can see the blessed is now going to be over there. And I'm just going to make it smaller. And you can either change the font size over here, or if you would rather just play around with that part right there, you can do that. So now we got blessed. And I was just going to show you really quick when she did the is she, and she typed it off to the side. Whoop. Is she. So now we have that in that box, and I'm going to make it smaller again, and I'm going to change the font because she had it, that's too big. Let's see, that'll work. I might make it a little bit smaller like that. That's what I wanted to do. So now we're just going to turn it this way. So you have to be exactly. And sometimes you might have to move your box like out of the way to put all your other stuff in if you want to get really detailed with your box, to move things around. That's what I had to do when I was doing mine over here, when I was recreating that. So I was constantly moving Lord out of the way, and I might go back and play around with where the promise fits, or so that there's not so much space over here, because remember, she didn't have a lot of space. Hers almost looks like it's perfectly like in a box, if you see that. It's all lined up on the right side, and mine kind of is, but it could be better, especially on the bottom. So if you look at hers on the bottom, I want to get mine to be just a little bit more squared off. So anyways, one thing that I did find out from Premiere is that when you are creating these pieces are not covered under the golden guarantee. You cannot return them. So you absolutely positively have to make sure they are exactly how you want them, because once it gets submitted, there is not anybody there. There's not a team of people that is going to be spell checking on placement. It's just automatically going to go to the engravable part of the process, print it, package it, and ship it. And so anyways, how you see it is how you are going to get it. So absolutely make sure, and there will be a box that you can check on when you're done with your piece. So you'll get to preview it like I showed you before. So anyways, some of those big pieces, like that particular one, let me get my little brochure. You do pay for the engravable part separate, okay? And then your band is the other choice that you have. So the first person that would like to place an order is going to get their engravable piece for free. You pay for the band. I will pay for your engravable piece. So message me back today if you want some help playing around with something, or if you just want to create something today. That is my special for Website Wednesday, ladies. So even if you're the second or third person to place an order, I might have a special little something for you too. So have fun, and I will see you online later.